Thank you so, so much, because the reason why I'm here is because Jay contributed to my album fundraiser.
And Dave.
And Dave. Oh, yay! Thank you! Without last names, like, I don't know from anything, so I thank you so much. I had to wait a very long time to make it because, so remember the contest I told you that I had won that was from the year that I didn't? Okay, so here's the timeline. Yay! I won this contest and it came with money. I'm gonna make an album. And I got 2 songs into the studio, and then lockdown happened. I'm like, well, I guess I'm not gonna make an album. And it sat for a while, and I was like, well, maybe I'll just put them out as like a single, you know, like an A/B single. And then the studio got absolutely cleaned out in a robbery. And that took then another like 6 months to sort of just get enough equipment back. I mean, they took computers, they took everything. To get enough equipment back to then be able to restart the mixing process. And then, and this is where this comes full circle, as I was a newlywed of only 10 months with 3 teenage stepchildren in lockdown, and starting to feel the effects of such a life, my very good friends out in Reno, Joel Ackerson and Justin McMahon, said, you need to get out here. And I'm like, yeah, I need to get out there. And so Justin, who was quarantined before quarantine was cool, if you know Justin, basically just brought me in, draped his 40-pound weighted blanket on me, and left me alone in a room to like cry it out for 3 days, you know, kind of thing. And after that, he was like, well, let's go into the studio. I'm rewiring the studio, you know, over at Joel's. And I started to play some songs, and Joel was like, I think there's an album here. And so when it was safe to go back out and really dig in, I did. And then when we fundraised and we got it ready and we're like, great, cool, we're gonna get it done by this time. 2 songs into the mixing process, our mixing and mastering engineer sent us a video of the view from his house in Altadena, California, and it was on fire. And he said, I have to go. So this album went through a plague, a robbery, and a wildfire to be made. I did not realize Panic Room with a View was the right title, as good as it turned out to be. So, I'm gonna play the album in order. We'll talk a little bit about it as we go. The very first song I wrote in pandemic was this one. When they locked us down, I had COVID, so did my husband, and we had the bad kind. And we called the doctor, and he said, we're overrun, don't come until the day you can't take the stairs. And so we managed to tough it out, but it took me about 3 months to get my lung capacity back. And this was the very first song I wrote, which was a lullaby for myself, even though it sounds like I wrote it for my kids, but I didn't. We'll get out of this, my child, you'll see. I've done my share of wandering. Are you out here in the woods all alone? Are you lost or did you lose someone? And I know it's been far too long, and daylight is a fairy tale, a nursery song. The hours slipped away and the months halfway there. Now you're back at one, but oh little one, I've been this way before. So many roads, no one can be sure, but I found the way, and I made it through to pass it down to you, and you will too.
lost. Sure as you are seeking, you are being sought. I know it's hard and know you lie awake, but it's okay. You get to be